They have to settle on third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. So if you guys actually want this dream guy, I would say you need to put some effort in. But you guys are kind of just walking through life thinking that this dream guy's going to come along and get with you and marry you and then give you this whole dream scenario. And the reality is it's not going to fucking happen if you don't work towards it. But women, for some odd reason, you guys are so entitled that you think some dream guy's just going to come into your life. It's not happening. Just like me, I'm not going to become a millionaire unless I make effort. Like her right now, she's just looking all angry, like this. It's like, bruh, the guy hasn't proposed to you and you guys been together for 3 years. That's a red fucking flag.
Instead of getting upset, you should be concerned.
Who said I'm mad? I don't get mad.
Oh, no, you didn't. I could see. And
I'm in my head.
Okay, what are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
I don't even know. It's not this.
But again, why you are judgmental? What's he doing in her personal life, anyone? I don't understand.
Realistically, though, everybody is in a different situation in their lives. Because, like, for example, like me, like...
My girl was studying to be a doctor, and I told her, you want to be with me? Leave school, and she left. Would you be willing to do that for your man? Okay, perfect.
But listen.
No, yes or no?
I wouldn't, because God come before my man.
Okay, listen. I'm going to say yes because I've been in different situations. I've lived my life. Like, school's really hard. And now I want, like, something else because I could die tomorrow. I don't know, like, what the future holds. And... I'm in a different situation. Like, you know, I'm Indian. If worse comes to worse, I can get arranged marriage.
YOLO.
So, like, realistically speaking, you can't be sitting here. Like,
so it's either a gamble or worst case scenario.
So that's what
There's
I'm
no
saying.
preparation, no planning. There's no syllabus on how to succeed in relationships.
Can I finish?
None at all, bro. None at all.
So
but again, it comes back to women not giving a shit in the first place. They just don't care.
So,
go ahead.
But are you gay? Are you gay? Because all the time tells woman. I mean, what's a woman? I mean, you talk about the woman. I mean,
yeah, because you should talk about your men too.
I mean,
at least do both. At least do. I think that's fair.
We roast men hard.
Only you.
We do a show.
Only you.
We roast men about not being successful, getting in shape. We do tell men to become better.
Yeah, but the more important is we respect each other, guys, and we don't judge other. Because, you know, the girl, she has 3 years relation, for example. Why she's not married or no? It's not our business. I mean, we go to her and we judge her. It's not nice, you know.
Okay. If you're boxing, right, or training, you throw a bad punch. What does your coach say to you?
Of course, he's my coach.
Okay, so she's in a relationship with a guy. We're saying we're guys as well. If he doesn't marry you by now, something's wrong.
Well, maybe she's not ready. Maybe she's not ready.
So I don't think something's wrong. I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's
that's
like,
the problem, though.
I'm happy. I'm happy we're taking our time.
But again, why we need to care, you know?
It's like, what if you end
No,
up...
because you gotta understand, when a woman starts thinking like that, it puts you in a depressive energy.
Yeah, I mean...
And y'all want me to be depressed. Y'all want us to sit here. Y'all want to bully us to be depressed. Oh, we're not married. I'm not gonna do that. I'm blessed and highly favored.
But again, it's not my business.
And a man don't do that. A man not gonna do that for me ever. And a woman should do that for a man. Everybody should better themselves for themselves. Period. Let's talk about that. A man should better himself, not for no woman. A woman should better herself. I'm very passionate, and this is how I talk. A woman should better herself for a man. You should do it for you first. That's how I feel. Because now when a nigga go, you're not even going to want to better yourself no more. You know how much girls become bums after the man leave?
Exactly. You need to be happy within yourself.
You need to be happy.
It's crazy, bro. It always comes out. Listen.
Bro, look, you know what's funny? Yeah. Like, I'll listen to the girls talk.
You guys gotta take passionate speakers.
And the way that they behave.
Passionate speaker.
Yeah, but that's masculine behavior.
So?
That's not attractive to men.
How?
It's so, that's why he hasn't proposed
That's
yet.
how I talk. That's how I talk. That's why he haven't proposed. Okay.
Why? Okay,
well, he's
pause.
the first guy.
Why do you think he hasn't proposed?
Guess what? I don't care. I don't care if he hasn't proposed.
Clearly you don't.
He's the first guy to do the best things that I've ever done in my life.
Well,
okay, like closing my fucking salon
girl.
to chase my dreams, and that's the best shit ever.
That's good.
That's before marriage.
That's
so fuck that.
You know,
I don't care.
And the other thing that's also interesting, right? When he was talking about like a marriage or whatever, you guys asked him, "Well, are you married?" And I always, whenever girls say that, like it's a false equivalency because. That's like me asking you, do you have sex with people?
Was this a marriage show? I didn't know this was a marriage show. If this was a marriage show, I would never came.
Yes,
I would have never came if it was a marriage show.
Okay, let me finish what I'm saying without you guys interrupting. As soon as he gave the advice that he gave of like what a man is looking for, you guys said, "Oh, well, are you married?" Right? To try to like challenge his credibility. But what I'm trying to imply here is that it's not his job to get married. It's your job to get married. He's the one that gives out the rings.
Not everybody asks.
Please be quiet when I'm speaking. Please be quiet when I'm speaking.
Saying...
Be quiet when I'm speaking, okay? You'll have your chance to fucking talk. It's very simple. Men give out relationships, women give out sex. For you guys to sit there and say, you're not married, he's the one that gives out the ring. He chooses who gets married, not you. So it's your job to get the last name and get married. So it's not on him to get married. So when women try to like flip it, be like, well, why aren't you married? Bro, dude's worth tens of millions. He has a girl. He can marry her whenever he wants. He has the leverage. You guys need to go ahead and get the leverage and get a man to take you seriously. And you guys are literally trying to tell him, well, are you married? It's not the same. That's your job.
But
that
sorry,
doesn't
mister,
change the
you
fact
act like
that-
psychologists, psychiatrists. I mean, it's very nice, everything,
guys
your
are
advice
delusional.
is your opinion, and I respect anyone,
Yeah,
and you talk.
It's a fact. It's
But
not
we don't
opinion.
come
You guys are
here
Get
delusional.
married to
we don't
somebody,
come
but that
here
doesn't
for
change. You can't keep
therapy.
somebody who doesn't
Y'all
have
want
a
us to sit here
cat.
and take advice from somebody who's not even married.
It's
Like
not
it
an
goes
opi-
both ways.
Do you not just hear what I said
Who would
about the
never
marriage?
even
because
get married? Who would
he
never
could be
even get
like-
married because he's a millionaire. He may not
I
get
keep
married.
hearing
Just
how
because he's a billionaire, like that
But
doesn't
can we
change
change the
fact that, like,
subject, please?
somebody doesn't want to be kept.
Let's keep it.
Sure.
What if we
Cheat
don't
on him,
care about
she'll
men with
probably-
money? What if we don't care about? What if Luke is a non-factor right now for us? Because what if I don't care about men with money?
Exactly.
What if
don't?
I don't
What
care
if I
about
have
that?
Did you just flex about your guy investing in your hair salon?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. See, you heard wrong.
Like-
I said he's the first guy to make me close my salon so I can truly chase my dreams. That's what I said.
Okay, so that's the only
Okay.
way he would do that.
Yeah,
is
yeah,
through
princess
finances.
treatment, princess treatment,
Finances.
princess
so money does
treatment.
matter.
Does he
Princess
pay the
treatment.
rent?
I said.
Does he pay the rent?
I said, what
Does
if
he
every
pay
woman
the
doesn't
rent?
care about a millionaire? Y'all
Does
putting
he
him
pay
on
the
a
rent?
pedestal, millionaire, da 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 da. What if everybody doesn't care about that?
It doesn't matter. It's about providing.
Everybody doesn't care about a millionaire status. Because millionaire men, they treat women wrong too. They treat women like shit.
That's part
And
of
how about y'all
status.
talk about that?
That's not the point, though.
Yeah, that
Okay,
wasn't the
so
point.
women gonna do all that to get married to a man that's gonna treat them like shit?
I was making a point about you guys cannot try to sit there and put the marriage standard on him when he's the one that gives out marriages. That's what I'm trying to explain here. That's the
we're
concept.
not trying to put a marriage standard on him, though.
These two literally asked him that.
Okay, but why are you like saying everybody? You know what I mean? Like, and that's probably not what they were trying to say.
He didn't say
No,
you.
that's quite literally what they were saying. You're not married. Why are you telling us about this?
So your worst case scenario is you end up with an arranged marriage with somebody that you clearly probably not going to love, or you're just gonna just fall in love randomly out of thin air.
It's not randomly. Like, you meet somebody, you guys
How?
connect,
How?
you become friends.
How do you meet that person?
You go outside. Like, you go to like coffee places, like hang out with your friends. Well, mostly it happens when you're hanging out with other
this is
friends.
unbelievable.
Their
dude.
privilege is dude,
This is
like
unbelievable.
Yeah. This is what happens when you live life on easy mode.
Okay, so how do you find a girl?
Like literally
Just
easy
by
mode.
becoming an absolute monster in
No,
every
tell
area
me.
of my
Tell me
life.
how you're
by
gonna pick up
becoming
a girl.
healthy, by becoming wealthy.
No, tell
by
me how you're
becoming
gonna pick up a
highly
girl
educated.
right now.
I don't have to pick up a girl. The girls come to me.
So like, but what
The
about
options
love?
are infinite.
Like, you know what I mean?
So
you're saying that girls are gonna come. So what happens
Luke,
if
do you
you're
think you're emotionally
happy?
available? Luke,
What
do
if
you think you're
you're-
emotionally available, Luke? Do you think you're an emotionally available man? Would you say that?
To
What are you
what?
saying?
What do you-
Emotionally
Also, your
available, like for a
situation is
woman, like
different.
if she gets sad or if she's what would you do?
I would just listen to her.
Okay, would you hug her? Or, like that's emotionally available. You know what emotionally available? means, right?
Whatever she wants, good to go. Because she has keys to the palace and the kingdom because she shuts the fuck up and knows her place.